Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm here, back at it again with another horror title. This one's called Stagefright, which a long time ago I saw this cover at my local Best Buy, and I'm like, I'm not gonna pick up this shit. This is a remake of Stagefright, the great Stagefright from I don't know what year, from the 80s. I can't remember the year to be exact, but that Stagefright was amazing, and I didn't want to do any part with a remake of for that one. So fast forward to this year, and I get Stagefright. 2025. I ordered it on eBay. It was super cheap. It was like $5 or $6, and I'm like, let me give this shit a watch. So it turns out to be that it's not a remake, not a remake at all. It doesn't have nothing to do with the original Stagefright. It's more of a horror musical, and the songs were pretty cool. I didn't have a problem with it being a musical. I don't watch a lot of horror musicals, and this is one of the few that I've ever watched, to be honest with you. This is rated R. It came out in 2014, and it's a slasher horror musical. It runs at 1 hour and 29 minutes. So, and it goes by pretty fast. There's a bunch of special features here: the making of, deleted scenes, in memory of a fallen camper. It has an interview with the writer, director, and co-composer Jerome Sable. Sorry. It has a first look at Stagefright, commentary with Sable again, and it has the evolution of a set stage design. This is released by Magnet. Magnet is getting really popular right now because it's a Vinegar Syndrome sister label title. So the story here is 10 years after her Broadway diva mother was murdered after performing The Haunting of the Opera. Camilla Swanson, which is this girl, she lands the lead role as a musical summer camp version of the same play. As the show goes on, the blood starts to spill. So basically, back in the day, the mom died doing this play in Broadway. Now it's a little campy, summer camp. Well, all the kids pay to do this stuff. Well, she's the cook of the camp, and then she really, really wanted to do this play, and it turns out that the play came out pretty nice, but there were stabbings, there was killing as a slasher, not much, and a little bit some gruesome, but it didn't have a large body count. It was pretty much, I think it was maybe 4 or 5 people that died. Outstanding. Meatloaf is in this movie. Yes, Meatloaf, the singer. Meatloaf is in this movie. I don't know if it's one of his last roles or anything. I know he died a long time ago. But damn, bro, was he so good in this movie. I really, really liked his performance. I thought he was phenomenal in this movie. And I wish he would have made more stuff. I wish he would have acted more horror movies. That would have been amazing. That would have been really cool to see him more often. I do gotta say, there was this jump scare that really got me. I'm not gonna tell you if it was in the start or the ending, but it was a jump scare that really got me, and I was like, holy fuck. Anyways, Minnie Driver was also here. She was in the beginning. She was actually the mom. She played Kylie Swanson, which is the mother, the one that died 10 years ago, right in the beginning. The beginning is awesome. The start was really awesome. I really liked the start. But then it kind of I don't know, it took this route where I was like, whatever. So Minnie Driver was pretty good. IMDb has it a 5.2 out of 10. Letterboxd 2.8 out of 5. And Rotten Tomato has it at a 37%. What else do I got here? Director Jerome Sable also had a short in the ABCs of Death part 2. He had the letter V, and V was for vacation. That was a pretty good segment. I rewatched it. It was pretty good. Anyways, so other than that, he's done a couple of indie stuff, but nothing out of. He hasn't broken through to be an amazing director. He hasn't done anything to say, wow, he was amazing. Anyways, Stagefright for me is a 6 out of 10. I thought it was pretty good, a pretty decent musical horror movie. Nothing special, nothing to hate. It was very bland. It was okay. 6 out of 10 is a fair rating for it. If you guys watched it, let me know what you think of it. If you want to see it, I'm not going to fully recommend this. It wasn't amazing, but it was pretty. It was all right. It was pretty good. The acting was solid. There you go. That's the back of it. It's a typical 2014 horror movie from that time. Magnet, great company, great horror company, and I do think that it was. I do think it could have been a little bit better. But anyways, a 6 out of 10 is not bad. See you next time. Have a great night. Bye bye.